Guys, welcome back to another episode by Brand World, and today we are doing our second and final episode on LEGO Marvel Avengers. And yeah, so I announced this video was coming sometime soon, and I said most likely on Monday, so I'd count on it to come on Monday. And yep, here we are on Monday making, for you guys, for this video. Today's actually Saturday for us, so we're filming this on Saturday, but I'm going to post it on Monday, so we can stay to the schedule and everything. But I said that if you have not seen the last video, or actually it wasn't the last video for you guys, but the video before the last one, which was called I can't remember what it was. It was something in the future. Oh yeah, it was my past few weeks in the future. So if you've not seen that video, definitely go watch it. I talk about tons of news and other stuff, and then I also announced that we have got every single character in here. And on the last video I said we were going to make an update video sometime soon, or on the last LEGO Marvel Avengers video I said that we were going to make an update video whenever we got all the characters, but Stanley and the DLC characters were going to be the people that we probably weren't going to be able to get. But another guy was the Collector. We didn't even know you could actually unlock him, but if we knew about him in the first place, he definitely would have been another guy that we would have said that we weren't going to be able to get. But no, as you can see here, we did actually get every single character in the game except for the DLC characters, but those don't really count. These are just the games. The DLC characters, some of them are free, some of them you have to buy. But yeah, so this is the update video that I was talking about in my past few weeks in the future, and the last LEGO Marvel Avengers video. Yeah, so basically right after that video we got, if you want to see the characters we had in that video, just go watch that video. It was like 2 videos ago, I think, and it was called LEGO Marvel Avengers Free Roam, and now this video is called LEGO Marvel Avengers Everything Unlocked. But the last character we got pretty much right after that video was Wasp. And then we had about like 20 or 30 more characters to get. It didn't look like that much, but yeah, we got every single one of those characters, and me and Brayton were pretty much just completely going ham on this game, and just going through all the levels and free roam areas and just everything, and getting all the character tokens we didn't have, all the red bricks that we didn't have, and everything. Because if you guys don't know, the Collector you actually get by getting all the red bricks. And yeah, so I was actually really surprised that we did end up getting Stanley and the Collector. I didn't even know that you could get him at first, but then I learned you get him by getting all the red bricks. And yeah, we ended up getting him. So it's the Collector. I believe he's the same exact minifigures, that Comic-Con exclusive. And if you guys don't know, this is one of the most expensive LEGO minifigures in real life to date, and he's a super expensive minifigure, so it's pretty cool to have him in the game and playable and everything. So yeah, so here are the 2 like exclusive. Let's see if we can get this guy's shield away somehow. I don't know, but here's the 2 like hard to get exclusive characters that you can say you're proud to have and everything, the Stanley and the Collector. So yeah, so if you guys don't know who the Collector is, he like in the cinematic universe, he was mainly in Guardians of the Galaxy, but he was in a few other movies and stuff too. So there's Wasp that we got, and yeah, so you can see there is like on the last video, there's like the just regular character tokens, but then there's also ones where you can cycle through, and there's more. So just to update it, if you didn't see the last video, we've had ever since the last video, we've had every single Iron Man suit. So you can see there Mark 1, Mark 5, Mark 6, Mark 7, Mark 16, Mark 17, aka Heartbreaker, Mark 25, aka what was this? Yeah, Striker, and then Mark 33, aka Silver Centurion, Mark 40, aka Shotgun, and Mark 42, and Mark 43, and Mark 45, and Superior Iron Man, which I thought he was Shotgun at first, but then it turns out the other one was Shotgun. And this one I learned just a few days ago, that from another guy that was playing this game, and I guess he's actually like in the current Iron Man comics. I guess Superior Iron Man is the Iron Man that's in the comics as of right now. So I guess that's kind of why they included him in there. But yeah, so I mainly want to show these 2 characters off, just because I said we weren't gonna get them, but we ended up getting them. So yeah, so first off here is the Collector. So he just has a little shield when you click B, and then you can also hold X, and he gets out these little like statues, and you can just throw those, and they have a little purple trail. Basically, you can just throw the little Lego statues everywhere, and that's kind of weird, but I don't really know. And then you can also get out this thing, which like looks like the little Lego sonic screwdriver from the Doctor Strange, or not the Doctor Strange, the Doctor Who Lego things. But yeah, so that's basically like a magic wand or something with his little energy trail thingy, blast. But then that's pretty much all for him. He's not that special, but yeah, so he looks cool, and it's cool to have him in here. But that's the collector right there. And then the other character, I'm gonna get him so he doesn't have his shield for a second. 1 second, I gotta get him back here. But after this, I'll just show you like all the characters, and then also we have all the characters and everything. Here, let me just switch on this one. Keeps on having his shield out, but so yeah, so then here is the character that like everyone wants. He's really OP and everything, but it is Stan Lee. If you guys don't know, he's like he's like the oldest Marvel character, pretty much. Like, he's been like a producer and just working with Marvel pretty much ever since the beginning almost. And I believe he's like 94 or 95 in real life right now, so he's a very old man. But this game, he's definitely very special. He wasn't Lego Marvel Superheroes, but he wasn't as cool. But this one, he's like, as you can see on this Stan Lee, he has Captain America's powers by having kind of like Taskmaster's shield, but you can see it has as his little like look with his little like Oakley glasses or whatever, and then his little mustache. So that's how his shield looks. And I'm basically just show you him right here. So here's Stan Lee, and then let me zoom back out real quick. So yeah, so he has the shield for Captain America, and then basically when he's not, he uses that when you're like punching boxes or just melee and stuff. But then when you're like running or doing ranged attacks, he has Hawkeye's powers with his little bow and arrow. So that represents Hawkeye, and he shoots little pencils. So that's pretty cool. And then again, when he's meleeing, he has the little shield. And then of course, you can see he's running fast, like all the fast characters in the game. But that you guys know, with those characters, you can hold B and they run even faster. And you can also do that with Stan Lee. He doesn't seem as fast as like Quicksilver and all the fast characters, like when just regular like this and holding B. But he might be. Just doesn't seem like it, but he has the powers of all the fast characters. They're probably mainly trying to represent Quicksilver, but there are a few other fast characters. Just Quicksilver's like the main one. And then that's pretty much it for like the outside, just regular Stan Lee. So he is fast. He can basically do super acrobatic skills. He's got Hawkeye's arrow, or Hawkeye's bow, kind of representing it, and then the shield, kind of representing Captain America. But then you can hold Y, and it goes kind of like on the Iron Man character with the little HUD, except you got Stan Lee's face and not as much suits. But you get the Excelsior Hulk down here, right here, the Stan Buster, and then over here, Iron Stan. So this is basically like the classic Hulk, not like the Avengers Age of Ultron one. But then he has Stan Lee's like glasses on, and then a little mustache, and then Stan Lee's like hairpiece, and then brown pants on. So yeah, so this is Excelsior Hulk. Basically, there's a little animation, and this is the animation for him. So yeah, so you can see him, and that is Excelsior Hulk. You might be able to see his, okay, you can probably see it a little better now, but he does have a mustache. I don't know why they didn't put glasses on him, but they didn't put glasses on him, but they put a mustache in his hairpiece. So other than that, he's pretty much just Hulk. Nothing much else about him. He can super jump, of course, but not up here since we're on the helicarrier, I think. I don't really know. Okay, now we can. Okay. I don't know what happened with that last one. But yeah, so nothing too special about him. He's basically just like regular Hulk, but then you can also turn back to regular Stan Lee. I'll just do it quicker with that. But then like regular Hulk, he has that little animation showing him turning back into Stan Lee. And then you got Iron Stan here, which basically has this animation with Tony Stark coming with a box of parts to make the suit. And he comes in, just puts him on Stan Lee, and then throws the mask. And that is Iron Stan. He's probably like one of the most boring looking Iron Man suits. But of course the helmet is styled after Mark 1. It's like the same Mark 1 helmet, just it's instead of gray, it's brown, and of course there's Stan Lee's face when he opens up the mask. And yeah, so instead of gray it's brown, and then he's got the little mustache on there. And then the back is basically just regular brown pants with that printing on his back. If I can get a little better lighting right there. There we go. And then he does have some arm printing, kind of just representing like seams and stuff. And then the front of him, pretty basic. It's just like a little repulsor and everything, like on, or arc, whatever, like on Iron Man. So, and then he has like little lines on his legs, but that's about it. He's not too cool of an Iron Man suit, but it's cool that they included that. So, of course, this represents Iron Man, so he just has the powers of like all the main Avengers pretty much in this game. So yeah, so he has that, and then for the last one, you can go back into there, and then Standbuster. It's probably one of the coolest things, as you guys know. There's Hulkbuster, of course, but then both of the Squirrel Girls, you actually get the Squirrel Mech, which we call like the Squirrel Buster, and yeah, so then it's like a giant, like, it's basically like the same exact just Hulkbuster build, but it has that extra little tail and like the printing to make it look like a squirrel, so that one's really cool. But this one is definitely just as cool as the other two, and he basically has all the same printing as the regular Iron or Hulkbuster, but instead of like the arc on his chest, it's just like a flat tile and has his little like opening in his shirt, so it looks like he's still wearing his little like over jacket and then his little shirt underneath. And then his pants, he's like the same build, but then his pants are brown, of course, so then he has brown pants right there. And then his over jacket's kind of like a tan piece, and then that flat tile represents like his just shirt underneath. And then he has, oh, I just noticed that his little missiles, if you can see those right there, are actually Lego paintbrushes with little green paint on it. So those are green paintbrushes. And then right there, that is like a little office lamp. You can see there's that little clear piece right there for like representing the light bulb. And that's basically just like a green lamp. And then there's also a little blue mug right next to it, which you can see right there. So kind of all office supplies with him and everything. And then this side, it doesn't actually shoot, but it's kind of, I thought it was like a cannon or something, but it's a pencil, so it's like a bigger one of those things that he shoots out of his arrow, or his bow. And yeah, it's basically just a really awesome build of a Lego pencil on his shoulder. So he has, on his shoulders, he has a blue mug, a little green office lamp, and a giant pencil, and then his missiles on his arm are paintbrushes. And then basically, of course, he can fly, super jump into flying, and then he can also super smash once I get it right there. And then of course he can use his little melee and everything, and then shoot his, I don't even know what he's doing. So then you can also shoot the laser right there, and then shoot the missiles when you like lock on and everything. So like lock onto these, and then you can see his little lock on circle again is his like Stanley glasses with the mustache, which you can see right there. So it's really cool how much they incorporated Stanley with that and everything. And they don't actually shoot paintbrushes, but they shoot like the little blue energy balls or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so that is basically it for Stanley and the Collector. The Collector, like, for getting all the red bricks, he's kind of like, he's not really like worth it, but I mean, it's kind of like Thanos. Like, he's a cool character, and like he's like one of the only characters that can just punch stuff and break everything in one hit no matter what. But other than that, and he's like one of the best villains. He's my favorite villain and everything. But like, just with what he does and everything, and like how he looks and everything, I don't think it's like it's not really worth like $2 million when you're like first buy him, because this was like one of the first 20 or 30 guys we bought while we were on free play. But I mean, now of course we have the times 3,840 stud multiplier, and we're completely done with the game and everything. So you can see the money we have now is 12,651,684,420. So that's just insane. And what's crazy is we have literally bought everything you can buy in the game, so none of that money's ever even gonna leave because there's nothing else to buy. So last video, of course, like last video I showed pretty much all the other characters, but just going through them, I'm not gonna read every single one, but you can just see some of the new characters. If you haven't seen the last Lego Marvel Avengers video, definitely go and watch that, and you can see the characters we had in that video. But basically we have all the variants of the Hulk, Agent Carter, Black Widow, of course, Hawkeye. We even got the Hawkeye Classic now, and then we got like classic Crossbones, both Falcons, everything, both Arnim Zola's right here, Dum Dum Dugan down here, and basically just every single character in the game. So yeah, so that is pretty good. And I never thought we would be able to really do that, because on Lego Marvel Superheroes, you guys heard me talking about that, and we did a video on that back like 2 or 3 years ago, but that was pretty bad, because I mean, we played that game for like over a year and a half, and we were just not good at getting gold bricks or just doing it really anything. So we never got Stanley, we never got Deadpool, we only got about like 61% all the way in all and everything, and then also we only got about like a third of the characters and all, and then probably about a third of all the vehicles combined. So that was pretty sad. But then now this one we've had for, we actually did this all in 6 days, because like you saw the last video, the Lego Marvel Avengers free roam, we said we had the game for 5 days and we had like all of them, but then in that one last day we got every single last character. So that video 1 day later we got that, and that was on Tuesday. So just to prove it, that video, that the My Past Few Weeks in the Future video, on that video I actually show the footage of us unlocking Stanley, like when it shows him and then he comes down into the thing, and then I had a little tiny video clip showing this screen, and I said every single character unlocked in the game and everything. So yeah, so that's just to prove it. So we literally got every single thing unlocked in 6 days, and on the last video you saw all the characters we had. Well, now we have every single character, so that is our characters now. And again, if you want to see, like, if you want to actually like know the names of every single one, I'm not going to go through all that, but you can watch a video with all them names, but with all the names and everything. But I'm just going to zoom in, and you can pause and just to make sure and everything. I'm going to try zooming as much as we can right here. But yeah, so that is every single character. So yeah, and I'll just like kind of zoom through right here, just so you can see the names. You can't really like read all the names that quick, but you can see, like, as long as you can see words and everything, you can see there's no like, you can't see locked or anything. So there's absolutely no locked characters. We have every single character, and it's amazing. So yeah, it took us, I thought it would take us a lot longer, but 6 days for that is really surprising. Again, today's Saturday, but we actually beat it on Tuesday. And then yeah, and then I filmed that other episode, posted that, and then of course those are the DLC characters. We also made custom guys, but I think mine, yeah, that's one of Brayton's. Yeah, here's mine. Kind of just random, some weird assassin, but again, not much choices with that and everything, so it's not such a good custom guy making. But I'll just play as my favorite character for the last few things. So yeah, so now just showing you guys saw all the characters we had on Lego Marvel Avengers free roam. I have showed you all the characters. Now to finish it off, you heard us say that we needed about 2 more driving vehicles and 2 more flying vehicles or something like that. Well, we actually went through and got those as well. So yeah, so we did get every single vehicle as well. Again, this video is called Lego Marvel Avengers Everything Unlocked. So yes, we did get every single thing unlocked, and we have every single one of the vehicles. So of course this is a red vehicle station, so this is the flying vehicles, and you can see all the vehicles are unlocked. You can just go through them somewhat quick, but you can read them or pause them, and you can just see every single vehicle is unlocked, including every single one of the Quinjets, since there's so much of those. But yeah, so every single vehicle, so that is every single flying vehicle in the game. You can pause again if you want to see that real quick. But now, just for the last thing to show on this video, I'm going to go down to the ground, find a blue vehicle station, and I can show you that we have all the driving vehicles. So that was all the characters and all the flying vehicles unlocked. Now I'm just going to show you that we have all the driving vehicles unlocked. So yeah, so I'll find one and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found a blue one, which of course is the driving vehicle ones, and yeah, so here we go. The last thing to show that we have everything unlocked in the game is this for the driving vehicles. So you guys saw the characters and flying vehicles. These are all the driving vehicles. So again, most of them are just regular city vehicles, but there are some cool ones from like the characters. Those are the first 2. And going through, you can like pause, and maybe some of you can read, but there's a few more of these, so I kind of have to go a little bit quicker than I did with the flying vehicles. But yeah, so every single one of those is unlocked. Yeah, pretty great. So of course the flying vehicles are way better. A lot more of them have like weapons, Agent Coulson's car Lola can fly and drive and has shooting and everything, so that's probably, and a character can actually lay on the back, so it actually holds 2 people still and everything, so it's like one of the best vehicles. So yeah, so Lola is definitely one of the best, if not the best vehicle in the game, in my opinion, and yeah, so that is that. So that I just showed you that we do for sure 100% have everything unlocked, and of course we do have gold bricks and everything to get still, but I mean, like, we're still not going to try really getting all of those. We're going to try getting a few more of them, but I'm not going to really try, like, we're not going to, like, try no matter what to get all of those, because of course we're back in school now. We only have, like, the weekend and everything, but we have a 3-day weekend since Monday's Memorial Day, and then, yeah, so then 4-day week next week. This week was a 3-day week, so yeah, so I went through my first 3 days of high school, and that was pretty great, but I'll talk about that in the next vlog like I said I would, but we will actually, we just got back from, like, shopping and everything, and I got some new drum heads that are way more, probably most likely way more expensive than the ones I have on my drum set right now. And those ones that I have on my drum set right now, the bass drum and snare drum ones are good, but the floor tom's not horrible, but the 2 right and left toms are very bad. So we replaced all of those and everything. So yeah, so I haven't put them on yet, but I'm going to put them on after this video. While I'm doing that, Brayson's going to get some more gold bricks, but I'm going to put those new heads on, and they're like oil and everything, so they're really nice, and it said like they're for like rock, R&B, rap, which if you guys know, I love 21 Pilots, and that's what I mainly wanted to play. And I also got some new drumsticks. I actually got 2 new pairs. One pair I got on after, I believe, on the first day of school, after school, yeah, and then for like marching quads and everything. And then today I got my 2nd pair of drumsticks that I needed for school, so that was for like marching quads and the bigger drums and everything. And then now I got my one for like marching snare and everything, which is like 3B regular size drumsticks, but the marching quad ones are really, really big, but they're so smooth and white. But my new drumsticks, I'll show you those in the next drumming video. So that's what I was saying, is we will have a drumming video. So a lot of you guys have been requesting that. There's been so much request for drum covers and just do more drumming videos. And I only have, I believe, 5 drumming videos in my drumming playlist. Of course, I did play my drums every once in a while, like in day vlogs, and of course those aren't in the drumming videos playlist and everything. But I did drum in those, but like I just put the videos that are like all about drumming and everything in that playlist. Wow. So yeah, so we will have another video in that playlist. I will basically have a little time lapse of me putting on the heads, maybe. I don't really quite know for sure yet, because I gotta check if my iPod, it might not have enough power. But I can probably charge it, but I don't know, we'll figure that out. But yeah, so I'll like put those heads on, time lapse maybe, and then yeah, and then I'll test them out on video and everything, and it'll be really good. I don't know if I'm gonna test them out for the first time, but I'm definitely gonna have a video. I can't promise you for sure when it will be, probably next Monday if anything, so I just want to tell you that I did get them today on Saturday, September 3rd, 2016, so then you will see that video most likely next Monday, so exactly 1 week from now. And yeah, so the video before this one was The Adventures of Brendan and Batman, Episode 3, hopefully you guys like that, and then this upcoming Friday, that series is all done. After the trailer and the 3 episodes, it is now the 4th episode, the series finale. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. I know it's just really, really good, and a few people at my school have liked it and everything. And yeah, so that series finale will be coming this Friday, and then yeah, this video will be today on Monday. And then next Monday will be a drumming video finally again for all you people that are requesting it and everything. So I'll test out my new heads and everything, and I'll show you my drumsticks with the pictures of them and everything. And so yeah, so last quick thing I want to talk about is the view average. Like, we've been getting like every single video, it's like there's like very, very few that are like in the 30s of views, but every single video usually averages around like we've been getting almost like 2 or 3 likes on every single video, which of course for like bigger YouTubers it's just like, bro, I get that every like nanosecond, but I mean, like, for me that's a pretty big deal, like getting like 3 videos, and usually it's within like 3 days at least. So yeah, we've been averaging around like at least like 1 to 3 likes on every single video, and then sometimes more over time. And then we've been averaging usually like no less than 40. Like, we've literally been averaging like 40 to 50, and a lot of videos are making up to 70. So thank you all so much for that. Like, every single video is being pretty successful now. Like, my view average like just a few weeks ago was like 20 to 30 views on every single video after like 3 days or so. But now it's like the view average on every single video is like 40 views. So thank you so much for all those views and everything. We're already almost to 70,000 overall views when we just reached 60,000 overall views like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So thank you so much for that, and that's pretty much all I had to talk about. So yeah, so again, this is probably the last episode for this. We had 2 episodes, and yeah, so this is the update video that I promised and was going to do, and yeah, we have every single thing unlocked to prove that in this episode, every single vehicle and every single character. So I guess just comment your favorite characters, comment any more questions you have for this game or anything, and then yeah, so that's pretty much it for LEGO Marvel Avengers here on Brennan World, and yeah, so this is basically finale for this, and yeah, so every single thing, more LEGO Marvel Avengers, everything unlocked is all done. So I'm gonna actually be I'm gonna be Stanley. I'm gonna change this character to this Stanley to the Collector, just so we can end the video with the 2 most. I wish we could have like 3 players so we could have Stanley, the Collector, and Thanos. But even with all that money, Thanos is still not near as hard and not near as time consuming to get as these guys. But nowadays, I mean, we could just, like, if it was even possible, we could buy literally like thousands of Thanoses with all of our money. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you all on the upcoming videos, and yeah, that will be kind of like a drumming video and update video and everything. So yeah, I'll see you all later all on that video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.